Okay, here's a little twist. I have two XL-104s and they are a solid state ignition. But the parts on the solid state ignition, or many of them, are different depending on the serial number. Before serial number 2805889, it uses this line of parts. After 28805,889, it uses these parts. So the coils are both the same. It takes a 64335 coil, okay, and that and some of those screens and the dust cap and the lead hold down plate are the same. But then you get into the switch box. The switch box that goes by the on-off switch. The later one is a 65911, and the earlier one is a 6440. The lead condenser after is 65913, and the before that serial number is 64227. And on this lead, the difference is that the other lead will have two ends like this. It won't have a spade connector. So I could have changed that, but that's the difference. The module is a after 2805 is a 65908, and before is a 64426. And they look identical. They may be, they might not be, but I fortunately have ordered everything for one saw. I have everything to replace the points ignition they put in here for the later saw and from the earlier saw. So I wiped my brow and woo, because I wasn't sure until I checked all the parts out that I've ordered, because it actually came to about $168 for just to swap this back to electronic ignition. The switch box goes in here. One of the wires from the coil hooked to the switch box, and then there'll be a lead from the condenser in here that goes to the electronic module. There's a dust cap. Since there's no points here where this is running on a lobe, it gets a dust cap. Okay, so this dust cap goes over the crankshaft. Let's see if I can get it out of the. All right, so this would go over the crankshaft, this little piece here, and it has a little place like that. That looks like, I don't know why it's there, but it is, and it may serve a purpose, may not. But like I said, since this cam isn't going against the crankshaft, then that dust cover fits down over that. Now, if you'll notice, the cover that I've got here is actually for the electronic ignition. The points cover would have had a head, had a hump for this condenser. Fortunately, it still fit on there, which I guess they gave it enough room. But so I have the original XL-104 cover. So it'll be switching out this whole place here, the back plate, with the new piece, and the that will have the module in it, and put the condenser and lead through here, and I'll have to manufacture a little hold down plate and screw that holds the condenser lead down, because that I have never been able to find that. But it's just a small piece of metal with a screw that'll fit somewhere on a screw hole down in there and then come out here. So not a big problem. The hardest problem would be getting this coil off the core, and I'll probably just use some I don't know, elbow grease and maybe press it out. I don't know, but so I've got by the time what I've ordered will take care of both saws before 2805889 and after 2809. This is my early saw, the 2682036. My other saw is like a 29. So one's a 68, one's a 69. So I just got lucky that I ordered completely two complete sets from and different parts that came available, because the parts that I ordered yesterday weren't available when I ordered these parts, and some of these parts go for the other saw and the others, and so but anyway I'm going to have a complete two electronic ignition sets for the XL-104. Now the question comes is, after that I've got to get down here and look at the XL-114 with the pulsar ignition, and I'm going to really hope that that one's not been converted to a points ignition, and we'll go from there. If it is, we'll go down the same road. But I paid more for each one of these kits, for the electronic ignition to restore this back original, than I did for either one of the saws. But to me, it's very, very important to have the saws with the original stuff on it. Not a points ignition, not an idiot chip, but the original ignition that went back on it. So that's it for now. We don't always win some, but boy, it's sweet when we get lucky.